Rich in agricultural heritage and recognized as the birthplace of California's premium wine industry, Sonoma Valley is home to a flourishing 183-year-old wine country. Today, Sonoma remains a vigorous hub for the wine industry and a popular tourist destination. Visitors can sample local varieties of over 100 different wineries and tasting rooms. Crush, winery slang for harvest season. One mistake can be catastrophic for a vineyard.
It kind of all comes down to these 2 months. The decisions we make right now determine the quality of the wine.
We've waited all year, we've tended the grapes in the vineyards, and we've waited all year to pick at that one right moment.
They are fighting Mother Nature, machine, human error, and an array of unpredictable events that make the crush season the single most intensive part of their year.
The temperature was between 95 and 105 this year, and it had a lot of people scrambling.
We just couldn't fight the heat, so everybody was out there picking the grapes at one time.
It's careful and often dangerous work that's all packed into a short time where vineyards fight over resources.
I was talking to a winemaker the other day. He said he crushed in 5 or 6 days what it took him about 5 weeks to do last year.
If you're going too fast and you're sloppy, people are going to get injured for sure, and they're long days.
You know, you see some people fold, and I told one guy this year, I said, your mind will crack before your body cracks, and that's what happens.
Most accidents occur by people going into a tank that's still full of CO2.
So if you jump in there and you can't get out easily, it's all over.
To the veteran winemaker or a novice, crush represents the moment of truth. There is no turning back the clocks, and the survival of the vineyard is in the hands of the wine gods.
The winemaker actually puts a little bit of personality into that wine as well. You can give the same grapes to 4 winemakers and you're going to get 4 completely different wines.
You know, what do you do that makes your wine different? It's not one thing. It's all these little things that we do along the way.
Nurturing vines, knowing how to plant, which way to plant, what rootstock to use, which trellis system to use.
There's a big difference between this guy here and this guy here. That's what we want. This guy, not so much.
For the chosen few, crush represents a fine vintage that will be remembered and cherished for decades to come.
I may not remember what my kids did yesterday, and I can remember each vintage very distinctly.
For the others, just a dream that may have died on the vine.
Having the money and having the dream is not enough. You got to have the experience, and you got to have a hell of a lot of passion. And then on top of that, hopefully, you're going to get lucky.
You want to make a small fortune in the wine industry, start with a large one.